Hey guys, it's Phoenix. Today I realized that the channel is actually about to hit 50,000 subscribers and has just surpassed 10 million views on YouTube. All thanks to you guys. The channel growth has been incredible recently, and I don't really know why. My channel the content hasn't really changed over the last 3 years. It's just YouTube being kind of funny, as they always are. But I wanted to take this opportunity to do something that I've always wanted to try and do. And a lot of map makers may have come across this idea as well. So for this milestone, as I'm going to call it, I've come across a pretty nice procedure to prevent lightning bolts from disappearing when they're spawned. You can see, well, not really, but I've set the despawn value, which is the time ticking down, to a very large number. You don't need to know what the number is, it's not too important. Now you can see some already despawning, which is normal because that's what actually happens with lightning bolts. But I'm going to actually fly upwards and you can see or examine the lightning bolt structure, which is something that you could never do. Lightning bolts are a very funny entity. They are summoned in with /summon, but in fact, they despawn when I get to a certain height, but they come back. So it's actually a very interesting entity in itself because it doesn't get saved in the world. It's saved as a weather item, but I've pulled a few strings in the code. In fact, what I did was I made it take the structure of a living animal, so a mob in itself. So what does this actually entail? When you try and walk into the lightning bolt, well, entities get unrendered, so you can't see them. But if you try and walk into the lightning bolt, you get pushed away, just like it's a normal mob. Entity collision is back in Minecraft, so I can't walk through. It takes a little bit of effort for the player to pass through this this barrier. There's a pig in here somewhere. You can't see it, but there is a pig. He's probably around here as well, but he's disappeared into the lightning bolt, which is very funny. So it does take the properties, oh there he is. It does take the properties of any mob that exists in Minecraft. So I'm going to do this. You can hear the lightning bolt suffocating. It's actually not actually suffocating, it's getting damaged by this fire block, so if I destroy it, it comes back because the lightning bolt is still there, which is very interesting in itself. So what I need to do is actually destroy it by doing that. And now I have my own pet lightning bolt that will not despawn after about 3,000 ticks. I don't know. It's very random. But now I can actually examine it, fly up. You can see the carved out, the fork. I don't know my weather terminology. It's probably a fork. But it does disappear when I get to a certain height, which is very unusual. It's like 100 blocks. Unfortunately, I still am unable to make it a full entity. You can see I am rendering 24 entities here, but they don't actually exist. So what this means is I can't teleport it around, I can't mess with it, I can't apply entity data, so I can't do anything, which would be very cool if I could do that, because then I can manipulate lightning bolt motion and see what I can try. I've tried my best with Java coding. I still am very new to the practice, so I'm getting a lot of errors, but this is the best I could do. So it's very fun anyway. In the current state, I can just simply spawn in as many as I want, and you can just have a look at the beautiful effect that it makes, the visual. So hopefully you guys found something entertaining out of this. There are some very unique displays here. It does cut off very uniformly across all different lightning bolts, and they don't change. So the only way to get rid of them, you can't kill them because they simply do not render. There's a village behind me. So they don't render, so you can't kill them. The only way to get rid of them is to despawn or the chunks, or get out of your world and log back in, because this is a weather event and it does refresh, so it ticks over when you come back into the same world. This is something that I've never really seen before myself, and it's very cool to see or observe a brilliant lighting effect being stationary and static, no pun intended. So you can have a look at the way it's structured in Minecraft. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for supporting the channel. 50,000 subscribers is a lot of people, and I really appreciate every one of you for supporting me for such a long time. 3 years is quite a long time to do something, and I don't plan on quitting anytime soon. So thank you for watching. Take care.